Welcome to the Rugs to Riches show. Grab a drink and get comfortable. The live show is about to start.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. How was your guys' Monday?
What?
Yo,
Been
what's
good.
going on, gentlemen?
What's up, everybody?
We got DeFi J in the house. Give it up.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, buddy. Thanks for
Thank you,
joining us.
everybody.
It's about time,
Dude.
man.
You blew my eardrums out with some damn hyperbolic clapping, and now we're clapping on our own. What?
You want this one? There you go.
Hey.
That's a good one.
Whew. My eardrums are good on that one.
In case you guys haven't noticed, I've had a few drinks before the party started. Hope you guys are having fun tonight. I hope you have a nice little cocktail ready to go and enjoy the show. So let's get into it. What do we got going on
Happy
today?
Monday. Woo.
Happy Monday, everybody.
So AG, today our show is going to be focused on talking to Mr. DeFi J, seeing how he got into crypto. He said he's got a few stories to share with us this evening. So we'll hear those in a moment coming up. We also have a discussion of Futures V9 that just got released this past week. This is a very exciting time as Futures is back hot and heavy on the blockchain. We're also going to be giving away some NFTs. So clap it up for that. That's exciting. 5 unlimited NFTs are going to be given out to some people who minted NFTs out of the last 100 mints.
That's going to be a random drawing, right?
Yeah, random drawing. We got a big
For
spinning
5.
wheel. Chris got a big wheel for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
So then we got that. Then we also are going to discuss Earn and the Earn promotion. And you guys are going to cover all that. And we got, I don't know, Chris, you got some money lines for us this week?
I do. We got the big one, BTC.
BTC, the king, is on top right now.
Whole market on its way.
Yeah, on its way. We're here. It's not on the way.
Yeah,
Jeez.
You're right.
So, I also have wait, hold on a second. Aaron, you need to contact me on Telegram. You won the Flame Link last week for your question.
How do you know?
And I couldn't. It is because I see their little
scammer.
It's not. It's not. Aaron L. You're behaving. Aaron L. You won the Flame Link last week. Please reach out to me. I don't know what you can say. Fruitabega. I need code word Fruitabega. So.
Yeah. All the other scammers that are watching the show right now are going to say the same thing.
Yeah, well,
they're ready.
So anyway, all right. Sorry, whoever I interrupted, go on. I just saw them pop in. They're here. They're here every single week.
I know you're like squirrel.
I know.
All right, Jay. So let's hear it. Give me the rundown. How did you get into crypto? How long have you been doing it? How'd you know?
Man, I've been in crypto since 2017. That was when I first got in, and I got in during that initial pump. It was like November of 2017, and then Bitcoin shot up from I think it was like 6,000 to like 20,000. I was in. I don't know if you guys been around since that time. Like you remember Lisk and like Substrata. I mean, there was just like all of those basic attention token.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all ones that I was in. But I kind of did the same thing that I've done, it seems, in every bull market that I've been a part of. Is I rode the roller coaster all the way up, and then I didn't sell anything, and entered into the tough bear market right after 2017, where everyone thought Bitcoin was like, gonna go to zero, gonna, not stay where it's at. But I held until like 2019. I held my bags, and it was about the other bull market, was it 2021 that
Mhm.
happened?
That's
Yeah,
the
around that.
So,
Yeah.
so 3 months before that happened, my wife needed a car, and I was pissed. I was like, man, Bitcoin hasn't done anything. Like my crypto portfolios are trash. So I was like, I sold it all, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I sold it all, and we got this car, and
Oh
this
no.
car had major problems with it. And so let me tell you, so sold all the crypto to get the car. The car had
Mhm.
all these problems over the next like 3 years. And every time we had to take it into the to the mechanic, I just kept looking at the Bitcoin price shooting up during that time.
Oh no.
Like, I am never letting this happen again. So I totally missed out on the 2021 bull run. I was out for that entire year. But I actually, during 2021, even coming in at the end, um, I I had like all of my positions that did really well. I was I did all of the stuff that they tell you to do, right? Diversify. I was diversified into like Polkadot and like all this stuff, and everything did really well. And then FTX happened, and I didn't sell anything again,
Mhm.
and I just wrote it all down. So I at that point, I was pretty frustrated and was like, I can't believe I did this again. Like I did the same thing I did in 2017.
Was your wife like nagging at you in the back?
And I love my wife. My wife has been so patient and has allowed me, because I have so many friends and like, hey, get into crypto, and my wife won't let me. Like I can't. But so she's cool. But yeah, she was pretty annoyed. She's like, why didn't you take profits? But I remember I've always been watching Crypto Slow. Crypto
Mhm.
Slow is actually like one of the OG YouTubers that like during the bear market that I was really following. And I remember a video that he did years ago, and he was talking about a project that, in a bull market and a bear market, it does really well. Like it's designed to go up during the bear. And I remember I was like, what is that project? And I looked through like all of his videos, and I finally found it was Elephant Money. And so I took all of the crypto projects that I was diversified into, and I sold all of them, and I put all of them into Elephant, which I know is not like financial wisdom, but I was done. I was like, I'm tired of tracking like 100 different tokens. Like I need to just like simplify my life. And so
Mhm.
I got into Elephant at like pretty low. It was right after the exploit, or a few months after the exploit. And been in ever since, and really happy with how Elephant has done, even with ups and downs.
Mhm.
I think we have something really special with the protocol, and futures is awesome too. Like I'm really excited. We're going to be talking about futures and all that good stuff. But honestly, the thing that got me into crypto even before 2017 is like I resonated a lot with Bitcoin, because when I got out of college was 2008. So like I did the college thing. I went through, got my degree, and right when it was time for me to finally, all right, I'm going to go out and get a job, 2008 happened, and the stock market crashed, everything crashed, no one was hiring. It was really tough times. And come to find out that all of this is caused by irresponsible banking, you know like
Mhm.
like really irresponsible actions being taken by banks. And we live in America. I'm thankful for that. And I think we have the financial system we have is better than most in the world. I mean, we have a lot of great things going on, but there was a lot of mismanagement, and it really got me looking into alternatives to banking. And I remember, I didn't mention this, but I found Bitcoin when it was like 300 bucks.
Really?
I was right out of, like, it was a couple years after 2008. I had gotten a sales job, and I remember like I was looking online for all alternative investment opportunities, and I found Bitcoin. It was like $300, and I looked at it and I was like, man, it's run up so much. Like, I can't get into that. And then years later in 2017, I finally got back in, and man, I was having some regret. But I know with Elephant, you know, I think we're gonna take the world by storm with just what the tokenomics have and what BT's designed. You know, I think we got great times coming ahead. So
Where do you
Go
Jay,
ahead.
where do you fall on the line of using Elephant as the bank? I mean, it seems like that's kind of BT's vision, and he did kind of encourage people not necessarily to sell their Elephant, but to not put all your eggs in one basket and to broaden your horizons so that you can catch those big ups, you know, and then bring it back to the bank. So do you think that Elephant's like a bear market only crypto? I mean, we're obviously going to, you know, all ships are going to rise, but do you think
Yeah.
that it's going to triumph during bear markets more than bull markets?
I think you talk about this a lot in the chat, Goldwyn, is, you know, the herd is in charge of our destiny. Like we steer the ship, and we know the supply shock will happen if we can get that enough tokens out of the liquidity pools. If we can collectively do that, then the sky's the limit, honestly, you know? So I think there's going to be a lot of tokens that are going to do really well during the bull market. So I agree. Like, I think Elephant is a phenomenal alternative for a bank, and I use it as my bank. And here's why. So, you know, my family isn't originally from the United States. I'm born in the United States, but I have a lot of family in Greece. And, you know, during 2008, you know, a lot of us in America don't understand this, but in 2008, Greece was heavily affected by the financial market crash.
I remember that.
Yeah. And my aunt lives there. My whole family lives there, actually.
They couldn't get money out of the banks, right?
Yeah. So she had a certain day that she was sent a text message and says, you are allowed to go to the bank on this day and only this day.
Wow.
And you're only allowed to get this much money out of the bank to survive the week. It didn't matter how much money you had in the bank. The bank had decided, you know, and I understand liquidity. Like, I get that, bank runs. I understand all of that. But if you're trying to live your life and you're trying to survive in the real world, you know, this type of thing could happen. I know we live in America, but it really got me thinking, you know, could this happen here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, could things get, I'm not an alarmist, but could it get so rough that we go to our banks here in America and we can't get out of all the money that is stored in there? So Elephant really attracted me because of just my experience with my own family of what governments can do when they want to, you know, what the amount of power that they have over their institutions, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's just like 2 years ago that Canada kind of froze their banking system up too, wasn't it?
Yep, when the truckers were doing their protest, I believe, and they were able to identify the truckers and actually take financial repercussions. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like you said, it wasn't that long ago, 700 days ago. Like, that's very recent that action was taken, and they showed their hand of what they're capable of doing. And I was going to follow up, Jay. I totally agree with you. When you think about what cryptocurrency is here to do in the world, which is to bring the power of money back to the people and out of the total, you know, power and control of these large governments where they build these welfare states. All right, we can instead have look at the doggy. We can instead have a world where it's not, you know, having all the monetary control in the hands of just a few state-sponsored currencies, but rather within these cryptocurrencies that are held up on their own based off their own utility and merit. So I totally feel you with that, man. That's something that I think about a lot as well when it comes to like real, you know, we sacrifice our life to earn this currency, does it, is it really ours? Are we really ownership of these currency or these assets, right? And that's what I love about cryptocurrency is you can, you truly are, have custody and our self-sovereignty over these assets. So yeah, definitely like that stuff.
And we should have that self-sovereignty because money is a representation of the time that you have lost to, we earn our money because we take the one asset that you can never get back, which is time. And we give that time to our employers, and in exchange we get buying power. And this idea that the government can just freeze my buying power of my time that I sacrificed. And look, I'm not going to stop using banks. I still have a bank. Our banking system here in America is way better than many out in the world, and I'll continue using it. But I want to have a safeguard and a safe haven, so that that buying power can be
insurance
protected.
policy. That's basically what you mean. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's so cool as well. Like, think about our grandparents. Like, they didn't have debit cards, credit cards, checking. Maybe they had a savings account. Maybe it probably was under their mattress or something. But right, all these technologies, just like we drive cars now and we fly on airplanes, and right, we have access to these new technologies that our ancestors didn't have, and they're the tools. If we use them wisely, right, they can really help enrich our lives. Just like you can drive a car into a wall, and that's the worst decision ever, or you can use a car to drive you about. So that's what I like to think about too, right? We have our checking, our savings, our traditional financial kind of basis covered, and now we have access to Bitcoin, and we have access to the a community bank that beats the yield provided by anything offered on any state sponsored or any sort of traditional financial bank or union or something. But yeah, it's definitely a cool part to use this new emerging technology to enrich our lives.
And that's one of the things that I try to do with my channel is I think like my strategy with the DeFi J channel is I've identified that because we want to bring people into the herd. If I'm just making videos and there's no targeted audience, there's not going to be people that come in, but I really try to find those people that are in traditional finance and talk about the parallels in crypto of like, okay, what are the crypto alternatives and how are the yields paying out? And maybe it's something you want to experiment with and like dip your toes into, because that's where it's going, and with crypto, there's just an unprecedented number of financial, tools that we have access to that I think if a greater number of people got access to them, it could change their lives for the better if they're using it appropriately,
And it's definitely the writings on the wall. Like, as we just had the Bitcoin ETF passed, and there's rumors of the Ethereum ETF passing. And then, right, there's all these studies showing if you ask the Zoomers and the Gen Alphas, hey, do you guys want gold or Bitcoin? They want Bitcoin. They don't even know what gold is, these days. It's fun. It really is a revolution, within human society of what we value in terms of gold, Bitcoin, these digital currencies that are emerging. So it's a pivotal time where humans decide on what we use to transact and store value and such.
Well, I mean, it's so much easier to try to remember 12 words, to a wallet. It's so crazy that you can store your wealth on a wallet that you don't even need on your phone, right? So you create the wallet, you put your wealth on your wallet, you delete your wallet, and then you can travel. Buy a burner phone somewhere, download your wallet, put your seed phrase in, and there's your wealth. You try to take even probably a few ounces. I mean, how much gold do you think you can travel with? I mean,
you tell me, Goldwyn. How many can you store away?
They confiscate it. I mean,
yeah, so
they can just straight up take it.
Yeah. It's not definitely something easy, and that's what they've done several times that they've had where they round up gold deposits or stuff like that. So,
I think there's a law where you can't travel with over like $10,000 on you.
Yeah, that's of cash. I'm not sure about precious metals and such.
Well, and that's why the largest denomination is 100, right? Because for you to take $1 million, 100, you can't hide that, right? You know, when it was 1,000 or 10,000, you could just have a stack of them in your wallet and you're good.
Yeah.
But I think
So
that's a lot. I think
Right.
that's why watches and stuff like that's becoming real popular because, you know, you're buying a you know, $1 million watch and you can travel with it, you know, and it's a little, I mean, thieves are know watches too and stuff, but I think that's kind of a way
Makes sense,
around that as
actually.
well.
Yeah, I've heard. I think a lot of, especially like China and other like countries with capital controls and such, like people will do anything they can to try to preserve their wealth from their government, whatever, seizing it or whatever, you know, exactly they do. But something like a watch or stuff like that is definitely just shows you even watches have a huge market, right? People trade watches, people, you know, take loans against watch. There's a huge, and that's basically a currency, right? They're using this asset. They're using it's not a currency. It's a, you know, it's an asset that they're using, but yeah, it's a cool market. I wanted to see if you guys wanted to go ahead and jump over to V9 and talk about what's going on with kind of this new update that came out this last week.
Yes. I am psyched to hear about it. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I'm anxious to hear your take on it, on Zach.
This is
Yeah,
a question.
man, I am.
This is a question Tom had. Do we want to address that first, or
Sure.
do we want to just jump right into it?
Yeah, I'll address it. So Tom asked, is the futures participation growth everything for Elephant? Kind of stunned we are not at 10,000 future wallets at this point. So Tom, great question. So futures isn't, can you put the question back up one more time if you don't mind? Futures is not the only front office product that Elephant Money offers, right? So there's individuals coming to Elephant Money from simply buying and holding the Elephant token. So that's one group of people. There's people who come and just open a futures account that, you know, that they're just using futures. There's people who just come and buy unlimited NFTs. So that's another front office product. We also have the Trunk and Trumpet. These are also another part of the ecosystem. But what I'm getting at is there's people who are on all four, such as probably all of us on this call and many other viewers. So there's many different ways that different participants come to the Elephant Money ecosystem. And it's not just the growth of futures participation. Part of your second part where you're mentioning, right, kind of son, we're not at 10,000 future wallets. Totally agree with you, my brother. I think oftentimes that's why we preach each one, teach one. If all of us just show one friend and say, hey, brother, you know, put $200 in this, start doing this, watch how it grows, learn how to use blockchain technology. But what happens is oftentimes people don't make that first step. They tell their friend, hey, I'm in this thing called futures. I'm getting like 180% APR. Like, and they just kind of let it, like, I'll let you know, right? But it really is just that word of mouth and showing people how to use this new technology. But I totally agree with you. Like 10,000, I thought we'd be there as well. But this shows you how early you are with this protocol and why it's so important to make sure you don't participate just in futures, but also Elephant token as well. Because when we do have 10,000 and 100,000 participants, right, the Elephant token will also greatly benefit from that. So you guys want to add on to that? I know that was a lot there, but to answer your question, it's not just futures. And yes, we need to get the word out so more and more people can learn about what futures offers.
How many holders do we have right now?
I'm gonna pull it up now. I believe it's 3,400.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 3,500, give or take.
I think the reason we focus on it though is because futures wallets represent the closest thing we can get to projecting like monthly income for the project. Because like 10,000 futures wallets, if all of them are compounding, that's $2 million a month.
Yep.
You know, you scale that to, I mean, you scale that to you know, 100,000 wallets. I mean, what is that? 100,000 wallets.
That'd be times 2, it'd be 20 million. Times 10.
100,000 times 200.
That's crazy.
20 million a month. So it's actually like even higher. So it's not guaranteed, but it gives you an idea of what the buy volume just from futures could be. And then you pair that with people buying Elephant token, you know, you could see some pretty incredible buy volume coming into the protocol every month. And that will get the LPs drained quick, you know?
Yeah. And that how I answered Tom in the chat was, I said short answer was no. You know, futures isn't everything for Elephant. Because I really feel like if we don't get up to that, you know, 10,000 wallets, if futures doesn't become big enough to support itself, then it'll be sunsetted, right? Because, you know, futures helps Elephant.
How big is big enough to support itself? What do you mean by that?
I mean, from my opinion, just like Jay said, if we had 10,000 active wallets compounding just once a month, that's $2 million a month, right?
Sure.
So,
but we don't. So how many do we need to support it?
So 10,000. I'm answering your question. Give me a damn second, son. Yeah, but this is the brilliance. See, all right. So remember this number right now, 10,000. Okay. When we talk about V9 and how it works, we're going to circle back to this right here. And this is where I think the genius of V9 comes in. So let's go ahead and hop into that. Zach, give us a brief rundown.
With which part? I'm sorry, with 89?
Just V9, yeah. You want
V9, gotcha. Yeah. So with futures V9, 0.5% daily interest has been reintroduced for active participants in futures. So for individuals who have studied what futures is, it's this high yield savings account where you deposit $200 on a bi-weekly or monthly, right? People who are actively using futures, this is the people who will have that 0.5% daily interest. What this update introduced was now that group rate in which people who are not as active, maybe they only compound every 2 months, or they're not as at maybe once every 3 months or so. They're not really disciplined with their futures account, right? Those individuals will fall down to that group rate, which is defined by the BNB reserve based off of the I can pull it up right here. The ratio of the BNB reserve to the daily liabilities. So all this is to say is 0.5% is going to be for active users of futures. And if you just are inactive and you just use it sporadically, you'll fall to that base rate after an allotted time has passed. And there's an equation to that, which we can get into a little bit more detail, but just know that if you're an active participant, you will receive 0.5% daily interest. Yeah, you want to jump on that goal and follow up with that?
Yep. It really what happened is BT has blended the best parts of V6, which was the 0.5% daily, and the best parts of V8, which was the varying excuse me, the varying rate. So the big thing is if you are just trying to be a drain on the system, by just waiting and trying to take out all your money at one time, then you're going to be like Zach said, you're going to have that base rate eventually. So it's really neat that if you are depositing on some kind of schedule, you'll stay at that 0.5% that V6 had, where Stu's calculator works for the things like that. And right now with the base rate, it's about 12 days. Now, if the base rate goes up, how base rate affects an individual that is compounding is the base rate actually is what sets how long your 0.5 will last. Okay. Because the most that your account can have is 182.5% APR. Okay. So as soon as you deposit, your personal rate is 182.5. However, that decays over 45 days, just like V8. Right.
Yeah.
But but how your total rate is the base rate, which is the community rate, and your personal rate added together. Well, if your personal rate starts at 182.5 and now you're adding a base rate, you're higher than that. Well, you can't be higher than 182.5. So what happens is, let's just use numbers for example. Let's say the base rate and your personal rate puts you at 230% APR. Okay. Well, now your personal rate drops at that decay rate, which is roughly 4% per day. Okay. So now you're at 230%. Well, the next day you're at 226 and then 222 and then 218. So as you're dropping down, you're getting closer and closer and closer to that 182.5. So about right now, it's about 12 days. It's right. So on day 13, now you'll see your total rate is now under that 182.5. So it would then, because what happens is your personal rate has decayed far enough that the base rate, once you add it together, now is lower than that 182.5. Okay. So if you make a set plan where you're compounding, roughly every 12 days, you'll always stay at that, that 182.5 or that 0.5% a day. Now, also that varies. If the base rate drops, which I think somebody said we've never been lower than 10%, which 10% gives you, I think, 11 days. So if the base rate goes up, then your 0.5% will stay longer as your personal rate decays. So now that we've kind of explained that, I know that was a lot. Let's circle back to why B9 is a genius move. Okay, so if you say it's 10 days, if you compound every 10 days so that you're staying at that 0.5%, now BT has effectively made one wallet 3, right? So we wanted 10,000 active wallets compounding once per month. Well, now if we have 3,333 wallets compounding 3 times a month, we've hit that 10,000 number, right? Now, again, everybody's not going to compound 3 times a month, right?
Yeah.
So we know that. So,
And
but
what this is I can foresee this is just going to help the people who understand how the system works. They're going to be rewarded from it. They're going to be the ones who are compounding maybe twice a month, maybe 3 times a month. And they're going to be the ones who, right, the system is working beautifully for them. They're the ones who go share it with their friends and family. The other individuals who maybe have more of a crypto background and a DeFi background where they would, put in $10,000 and then maybe compound once and then wait and claim it all, right? Those individuals, they're going to get frustrated because they'll see that, hey, this is not how those other, DeFi apps work. This one, hey, I'm not going to get paid back for a year if I just do that. So they're going to get lost, right? And we're going to continue to build a community in which they understand how by all of us, rowing in the same direction, it makes elephant go parabolic. It lets individuals, really have a, strong retirement plan and have cash flow for all. So it really is, it's giving a carrot to the participants who know how to use the system. And, it's whipping out the people who are just, maybe don't really know what they're getting into. It's whipping them and letting them know, hey, do this and you're going to get a lot of carrots. Do this, you're going to get a lot of carrots. Okay, you're not. All right, then sorry. It's not for you. And that was a great point, Goal. When I had not thought of that, how that brings us to 10,000, roughly users a month right now. But just to get back to Tom as well, man, this is what, all of us on the call are doing with the Each One Teach One, just sharing how futures works. And I myself am working on a futures kind of tutorial. So please check out my channel coming up soon. It'll be in the Elephant Money chat, I'm sure. And it just really is about teaching people, hey, there's this high yield savings account that with just a very kind of simple schedule, you can really build massive wealth over just a few short years. And I just love that one more thing I'll end on this is, right, that's what is so smart about this now is it rewards the individuals using it correctly. So that just makes their conviction that much, louder and stronger. Like, hey, this system is designed to reward those who use it correctly. It just makes people more bullish, in my opinion. And
yeah. And then one thing that I want to add too is, you don't have to compound every 12 days, right? What happens is your decay just keeps going down. I think whenever I did the math, even if you're compounding once a month, if that's what your schedule is, you're still over 100% APR a year. Mm-hmm. So you still get a personal bonus. You still get the base bonus. So still get added together. But at about 13 days, you're going to start seeing decay and that percentage is going to go down. So, I don't know if you want to try to work out some compound schedule where you're fortnightly or slightly better than fortnightly, then
so does it those first 13 days when it puts the rewards into like what's available, does it start scaling those rewards down as like what happened to Trunk? Or is it like whatever rewards are coming in are slower or smaller?
As long
you keep the original 13 days.
Right. So the first 13 days you'll be out that 0.5. So you'll see that. But once you start seeing that decay, then so will you will also see the decay on your available. Because your available is what's there and it's not yours until you claim it. So that's still dashboard money. I think somebody had said that once upon a time. So it's not yours until you claim.
So to give a concrete example on that question, you have a $10,000 futures account. So you're getting that you just deposited. You're getting 0.5% a day. So you're getting $50 a day. So 13 days go by, you'll see sitting in your available, right? 50 times 13, that would be $650. You'll see 650 sitting there and available. It's like DeFi J says, like, okay, cool, it's been 13 days. Hey, if I don't compound right now, I know tomorrow my rate is going to drop from that max 182.5, that max, right? It's going to go down to 178 or whatever, yeah, something like that. So now instead of seeing $650 in my available, the next day, right, I'm expecting to see 700, right, as if I make 50. What's going to happen is my personal rate's going to drop from 182.5 to 178, and it will be as if I got paid $49 on each of those 14 days, because that rate gets retroactive for all of those days that I have not claimed or compounded, right?
So it's like
you mentioned,
you do the 13 or the 12 days.
Because you're locking that in, like on the 13th day you deposit, you're locking in that 5%. That's why you want to do it. Yeah.
So then let's say
I like that, to be honest with you.
So let's say on the 15th day, 16th day, 17th day, 18th day, so your rate's continuing to decay. It's as if you only got paid $48 each day, $47, $46.
Yeah.
So you'll still see it go up relatively, but you'll hit a point where the interest is potentially staying flat. Or
are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
they don't use futures.
I'm an average Joe who gets paid, every 2 weeks, and I got bills to pay. So I'm one of those 30 days, 30 days I'm paying.
Cool. Put your money in your savings account at your bank and get 1% a year, or put it in futures and get 100% a year. Still,
there you go.
Half a percent right now.
so yeah, I get it. Stir the pot. I get your MO. Don't use futures. And that's what somebody said is, this is just for whales. Only whales going to do it because only whales can compound 2 or 3 times a month. So like, I'm sorry. You're so hurt by still gaining 100% APR a year by putting your money in. If you can't, and that's people are saying like, well, so in 45 days I don't get any bonus. Well, then you don't have to use futures.
Yeah. There's no one twisting your arm to get involved with this. This is a completely, self-selected financial cooperative where individuals are looking to build, wealth through this cryptocurrency platform called Elephant Money. So exactly. And like you mentioned too, that's how minnows win, by swimming with the whales. When you're trying to swim against other minnows, there's no money. You have to invite the whales. You have to invite liquidity. If you're just simply playing small ball, and that's a lot of people will say, hey, the NFTs, they're too expensive. Like we should make them more, etc. But you'll see that you need the whales, you need liquidity. You can't just have, a small portion. So that's my approach for how you want to have both in the ecosystem. You don't want just whales. You don't want just minnows. You have to have a healthy, just like the ocean ecosystem. You got to have a mix. You got to have you got to have some dolphins. You got to have some whales. You got to have some little minnows like AG, right? You got to have them all to have a healthy ecosystem.
Hey, AG, I'm with you, man. Like I'm having to budget. I'm like, man, I gotta get that fortnightly deposit, as the British would say. I call it a double.
All those that don't know, 1986 celebration is Blackberry guy. He's in the house. So he said that
what's up?
Yeah. So he said that it's no coincidence that Elephant took off on futures when futures started. And I have, I'm kind of a contrarian to that thought. Yes, I agree futures helped, and future was helping print green candles in the beginning. But the big run up that we saw was because of the herd. The herd was taking out, 6 times more elephant than Bertha was from futures. So while futures was great, and while futures was helping, while futures was, taking money out of the LPs, the herd itself was actually buying and holding, more elephant. That's why we've had such a big drop off. I think I just looked at it. The herd has sold over 100 trillion since October. So when people are like, man, why is the price going down? Well, it's because the herd, all of us collectively, I'm not saying you personally has sold, but the herd collectively has sold 100 trillion tokens. So we want the price to go up. Guess what? Buy elephant, deposit into futures, buy NFTs. All of these things help us.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
and I think go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
Do you guys? So I've been thinking about the turbine though, that was mentioned, and do you think? Because I wonder if BT's thinking about this too. If you got a turbine working for futures though, that was like a Venus turbine that was supplementing futures. If that got big enough, could that keep futures APR at 0.5%, like indefinitely?
So
if it got high enough.
Yeah, I was pretty pro this Venus turbine until I started digging in a little deeper, and the more BNB that's added to it, the lower the percentage goes that you get
Yeah,
back.
that's true.
So I don't know if it's really even worth it at this point. I mean, if you throw $2 million at it, and you go from 40% down to 10%.
But if you're getting 4% of like $50 million versus like 20% of like $1 million, like
I get it.
Could actually be higher, but I got to do them. I don't know the math.
Well,
on that.
right now the percentage is like 0.06%. And so I don't think that's it's under 1%. And I don't know if that's APR. Maybe it is. If it is, then it's completely not worth it. When we first put into Venus, it was 40%. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was APR. So it's down to now it's under 1. So I don't care how much we put in there. No, it's not worth necessarily that. Now,
I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost. You're saying the current APR for BNB on Venus is what is the current APR for it?
0.06.
Oh, what? And yeah, that's like you're mentioning during bullish times when there's a lot of user activity. That's when they increases the APR, and it
that's probably
incentivizes people to then repay their debt. So then it goes back down. So yields are only high when the demand is high.
Exactly.
And when demand's low, it goes down.
And
like you're saying, AG, I agree as well, because I thought personally that our whole ethos and motto was to try to become self-sufficient, a vertical ecosystem, and not necessarily have third-party partnerships and liabilities and such. But I do understand the idea Bank Tellers is presenting of creating. I do really like the idea of having these contracts or I don't believe in the AI crypto meme that's hunting for value and making me money while I'm sleeping and fighting and come bring it back to me when I wake up, right? But what I'm saying is like having these kind of robots, these smart contracts that are capturing value in other ways and constantly feeding Bertha. I'm totally for that, but necessarily, like you said, diverting large funds to then go pursue
is too much.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Yeah. And we know how the herd reacted, right? A lot of people dumped the chart when they heard because, so communication is key. Yeah.
I think personally, that was 3D chess, right? Because we were just, it was $250,000 a day, $250,000 a day in sales, $250,000 a day in sales, $250,000 a day. And we're like, where is the bottom? So, I think BT's all like, let me tell them I'm going to take $2 million out of the treasury, knowing that those people that are selling are going to be front run this effort, right? So that's what he did. Bam. Let me say that. Bang. What happens? One day, 2 million in sales. So if anybody is wondering how much the turbine would have affected the chart, we know because the herd stole 2 million and we found out.
But it got the sellers to dump on themselves. It was like piranhas eating each other. That's why it's 4D chess right there.
Right.
So
and guess what? When Bertha buys now, she does get that lower price.
Yeah,
that's true.
Fair. So hey, like you said, maybe there's more than what meets the eye to what happens in crypto. But I agree. I think what we were just discussing and what Tom just mentioned, 3,300 participants in this. It's not too much to ask. $200, in a Western country, if you in some capacity and you're interested in investing for the long term, right? $200, I think, is a reasonable entry point. And so I think the word, Tom, in my personal, as a promoter, like it's just getting the word out and education and building a community who understand how to use the tools and what it's going to offer them over a relatively short, time horizon. Even people, whales who use futures right when they start, they can instantly start using it as a bank and pay bills month to month, etc. And we even had Shankar Ponsalat on our show a couple of weeks ago, and he was describing how he's using futures to help his employees, right, with benefits and potentially help, with his employees of his business. So there's so many different use cases, right, and everyone always needs cash flow. So it sells itself. So I'm right with you, Tom. We need to get the word out. What do you guys think about, is this the bottom for Elephant? Do you think that this, this uptick, this new V9, as people come back to hear, oh, wow, so if I stay active, I'm going to get to 2.5 million like that, I think this is going to really continue to bring liquidity back into the project. I think this is the low, personally. I think somewhere in this area.
You think right now is the low?
100%.
Yeah. Yes, because like you were mentioning too about the piranhas eating each other, right? Sellers who were upset, people who've ate the FUD up, right? They're sick of this, they're gone. So who's remaining is the individuals who want to use the platform and see the vision. And so, and with that, if Bitcoin continues past all-time high, Ethereum goes up, BNB goes up. I mean, this is the beginning, I think, of, we're already in the bull, but just before altcoins have their day in the light.
Well, we know after the halving, there's going to be a Bitcoin pullback, and what's that going to do? It's going to pull back into ETH and pull back into BNB and pull back into those other things, right? And it's going to have a little cooling off period, but then we're going to go on that massive run over months, right? We haven't. This is the prelude to the bull run, right? This is the prequel.
I don't think this is the bottom.
You think we're going to hit lower? What do you think is the bottom for Elephant per million? I'll be right back. I'm listening.
You're wrong.
I think we could go down to probably 18.
Nah, you're wrong. What masterful charting have you done to say we're going to go down to 18?
So this
do you know why this is the bottom? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Do you know why this is the bottom?
No, you're going to tell me.
I'm going to tell you why this is the bottom.
Okay,
because
tell me.
In the last 24 hours, we've had 107,000 sells and only 46 buys, and we have a green candle because BNB is at 417, and it's going to have to retrace. I don't have the charts in front of me, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Why? Hold on. So it's not the bottom of Elephant, but BNB's got to go down. What kind of sense does that make?
Listen, we all know Elephant's price is paired with BNB.
Right. Okay? And BNB's in a bull run. You just told us that.
So we have a majority of sellers right now, and the price is up because BNB. So as soon as BNB takes a pullback,
when's that going to happen? When's that going to happen? 15 months from now?
No, it can't just go straight up forever. You're going to have
Nigeria's going after Binance now, so I'm just
there you go.
Nigeria, their cousin Tom, who has what was that? The Saudi prince guy that's been giving everybody money, their uncle that are mad because Bitcoin's taking off. So you're telling me on Friday Bitcoin's going to take a dump, right?
It could. I mean, what are we at?
I mean, that's what you said. If BNB's going down, so is Bitcoin.
Sure. We've got $500 from all-time highs. You don't think we're going to have a pullback?
I mean, not until after.
Look me in the eyes instead of looking at your damn computer. Up here. Eyes up here, buddy. There you go.
My eyes are open, mother ever.
Are we going to have a pullback, or do you think we're going to the moon?
I think we're going
right now. Are we breaking through his all-time high resistance?
We're not going to have we're not having a significant pullback in March.
Listen,
I think we'd have to have a big whale sell, and I don't think there's only so many trillionaires left.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. You're saying because BNB is going to go down. In the month of March, BNB is not going to go down.
Oh, I didn't give you a time frame. You
said Friday, mother effer.
No,
Friday. You literally said Friday.
I gave you examples, but I didn't say
roll the cameras back. Roll them back. Roll them back.
I didn't say by Friday. I said it could be.
You
Friday.
literally said on Friday.
Someday Elephant will go down.
I'm saying the
Here,
low.
hold on. Here, cheers.
18 is what I'm going for.
Cheers.
What
Cheers.
is wrong with your drink?
Cheers. It's because it's a green cup.
I think Michael Saylor's going to dump at the top at 69,000.
I don't have a time frame, but I think 18 is the new low.
You're wrong.
What do you want to bet?
And here's the reason why.
I'll bet you 10,000 earn.
Okay.
10,000 earn tokens.
Fine, I bet you. What's the parameters? No time frame. Yeah, I love how people bet no time frame. No, I mean, here's the reason why it won't go below what you're saying, because the people that dumped at 24 cents because they are front running will not be in profit. They will not be able to flip back in until we're under 20 cents. So if we never go below 20 cents, the people that dumped and buy back in lost money. And BT knows that. So we're not going to go below 20 cents. We're definitely not going to 18 cents. Just get out of here with that.
What do you think, Jay? You think this is the bottom right now? What do you think? You think we got some more pain in the future? What's going on?
No,
Michael said he's going to double the bet. This is the bottom, dude. Wait until we get to money lines.
I think it's the bottom. I think we just got too much positive news.
Yeah.
You know, the futures news is bullish. I think people are really happy with that.
Listen.
I'm listening.
We got NFTs.
No, I was waiting for Jay. I was trying not to interrupt everybody.
There you go.
We got 100 NFTs minted. So
what does that show you?
This is Elephant right now. Okay.
What is that? Let's pan back.
This is the daily chart.
Okay.
Big chart. Now,
so how many days in a row have we been going up? 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5.
Can you zoom in? There's a chart for ants.
God damn! Put your glasses on. I can't zoom in. You think I'm
look,
like you? How do I do it? I don't know.
Scroll with the mouse wheel. Do you have a mouse wheel?
Is it working?
Listen, everybody's jumping in on our bet. Oh, hey, in the chat, if you're Team Goldwyn, type Goldwyn. If you're Team AG, type AG. Who's going to win this bet?
It's so much easier just to put AG than misspell your name, Goldwyn.
It's Team AU for gold or Team AG for silver.
Listen, I'm just saying there could be a pullback. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not dumping or hating the price. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, 18 is pretty low. Let's say 19. Let's say 19. 19 is
Team AU leading 2-0. Oh, Team Goldwyn. Team Goldwyn 4-0.
You paid them all. You paid them all. All right, 18 was pretty low. That was my bullish or bearish scenario.
Oh my goodness. There's been listen, all because of that I've lost how many comments we had.
With the upcoming, with this rotation into altcoin season coming up, we could really hit a stride where when we're printing these green candles day after day, right? We can really make be a noisy elephant when the time comes. What I was getting at real quick is a lot of people are looking for new projects, and people are looking to maybe take on projects that haven't been established. So what we have in our arsenal, in our baggage, is saying, hey, we are established. Hey, we aren't just this spun up, non-known developer, etc. We have all of these perks, and look, we have all this liquidity that so many projects don't have. Mm-hmm. So it just goes back to really just getting the word out and educating people on where you should take risk in the crypto market and what to look out for, what are red flags and what are green flags. So I think there's a huge demographic as well who aren't necessarily people who consider themselves as cryptocurrency investors. There are people who just want passive income, and something like futures is something that is just a great product for people who may not consider themselves as cryptocurrency investors. They're just individuals looking for, a high savings account. High yield can even be scary for some people. They don't know what yield means. High interest, So all of these, the way you deliver the message of what elephant money is can really help people get knowledgeable and use it. So it's all about each one teach one at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chart, and if I bring it from the price right now down to 18 cents, that's a 14.25 basically price decline. That's not that far out of reach, man. I mean, I could see
so you're
BNB.
saying B. So what you're saying is BNB is going to drop to 300 because that's 14%.
Every bull market, Bitcoin drops between 20 and 30% before rallying back up and going to all highs. Right? And guess what?
Yeah, I mean, with no time frame, you're right. With no time frame, and 17 years from now, elephant could be 18 cents, and I would have to owe you 10,000 earned. I mean, you're right. No time frame.
We can't open a short on elephant. We can open a long though on the open leverage. But you could short BNB if you wanted to, or something like that, or short Bitcoin.
Just for reference,
it's not that far out of the realm. That's all I'm saying.
Just for reference, AG, you did get two teammates. Paul and Flack have joined your team. I'm still up 6-2. So
well, Paul and Flack are probably more educational than the other guys that voted for you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who all voted for you.
Man.
How
many months?
Mentioning that
3 months.
NFTs. Go ahead.
Yeah, 3 months. Let's say
so 3 months. What are we? March. So March to April, May, June. So July 1st. Is that what it would be?
Yeah, let's do July 1st.
March, April, May. It would be June 1st.
10,000 earned tokens.
June 1st. June 1st is 3 months.
No, let's do July. July sounds good. It's 4th of July area time. Yeah.
Okay. Someone write it down in chat. So we have this July 4th. If elephant hasn't reached 18 cents.
Around 18 cents.
Around what? No, yeah, 18. 18 is round. 18.0 is round.
If it gets to 18,
what? 18.99? Let's call it 19 now.
No, if it gets below 18.50. Okay.
No. I'll give you 18.10.
18.25.
18.9.
Okay.
18.05.
No. 18.30.
If it goes under 18.10.
No. 18.30.
Why 18.30?
Final offer.
We'll split it then.
18.50 then. Fine.
No, not 18. You're the one that's saying it's going to go down to 18. I'm the one that came up to 18.10. You said 18. I didn't pull that number out of the air. You did.
Okay. I say 18.50. You say 18.10. We'll meet in the middle. 18.35.
No, I said 18.
Why?
Because I said 18.
I thought I was the one that said it was going to drop to 18. So now
you did say. No, yeah, you did say it would drop to 18. Now you're backtracking. Now it's 18.50.
Hey Jay, I feel like our parents are fighting, like a married couple.
I know.
Now we're just sitting here looking at each other, like
it is. He doesn't want to back up the bullshit that he said.
All right, 18.25.
Probably
18.25.
18. If it goes below 18.25,
I hope we get their elephant. That's
by July 4th
in the divorce suit.
Then it's 1 billion. It's 1 billion elephant.
What? No, that wasn't the bet. It was 10,000 earn.
Why are we betting earn on an elephant thing? No, it's 1 billion elephant.
So someone released a MAGA Trump coin, and it's going parabolic right now.
Oh,
put it on.
Yeah.
I think I heard about this.
MAGA. That's so funny. So silly.
We
feel like it's probably like some coordinated Pepe effort. Like
it probably is. AG and I were trying to release FJB token, but we never got around to it.
Not too late. Not too late.
That's true. We should do it for the election because he's going to run again. So
we should make some sort of like Crypto DAP. We need to get some developer friends. Any developers of the show, friends of the show? Let us know. We got to make some, some good smart contract ideas.
Crypto.
Nadina in the house. She said hi earlier.
What's up, Nadina? What's up,
Hey,
Ern?
Nadina.
So fishing for crypto. He's saying DCA $2,000 into which one, elephant or earn? I say just split it. Just do
split it,
each.
man.
Yeah, that's
1,000 each. Yeah, that's easy peasy. 1,000 each.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So all right.
Especially
so our bet's official, right? We're shaking on it.
Yeah. 18.25, and we're betting 10.25.
We're betting 1 billion elephant.
No,
we're betting on elephant. It makes no sense why we would give earn when we're betting elephant.
I don't want to give up my elephant, baby.
You don't want to give up your
don't lose
at 18 cents when it's going down.
I mean, don't lose. That's the point.
That's good. That's good, Zach. That's true. All right, let's get. We'll talk about it later. Let's get to.
We have to finalize. We went through so much. Y'all got to finalize something. There's got to be blood on July 1st. July 4th.
Put your elephant where your mouth is.
You want me to put my trunk in your hand? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, go ahead. Whip it out.
He's offering trunk now.
Put the zoom on your camera. Okay.
I mean, you're already zoomed in. Look how big you are compared to the rest of us.
I'm not that big. What are you talking about?
Your head takes up the whole screen. I mean, that's like your ego.
You know what? Screw you. I'm going home. All right.
So the final bet is elephant will be under goodbye. All right, 18.25 on July 4th, and if AG is correct, he will win a billion elephant. If Goldwyn is correct, he will win $1 billion. That's the final offer.
If Goldwyn's correct, I get 10,000 earn. Apparently,
you want to do that? A 10,000 earn and $1 billion elephant. Let's wrap this up here.
Yeah, both of them.
That's fine.
Deal. All right, shake, virtual shake.
Oh,
all right, it's locked in. That's basically the same as y'all basically just signed a smart contract. Basically, the same thing.
We did. Yeah, split at 50. Oh, nice. I like Stinger. All right, so it's 500 million elephant and 5,000 earn. Stinger says split at 50-50.
That works.
Okay.
Deal.
Compromise.
18.25.
Oh my God! Please drop down to 18.
Listen, Herd. If there's ever a time to rally, if there's a time to rally, now's the time.
For a minute, and then
buys come in.
BT's gonna be like, "What the hell? Why is Team AG selling everything?"
I think
I love it, BBG. Georgia, the answer to that question is yes. He's on his third.
Just now joining the show, huh?
Bam, chick one. Bam. No, she was on earlier. I said I missed her, and she didn't even reply.
Shout out to the ladies of Rugs to Riches, R2R. Shout out to the ladies. Cheers.
Oh, wait. You said cheers. Let me get on that.
Oh yeah.
Yo, let's get into some of these NFT giveaways, Goldwyn. I heard 100 NFTs were minted since the promotion started. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Awesome. All right, guys. So I'm going to write it down so you guys don't have to. What is it?
I can.
All right, guys. So 5. We're giving away 5. I have all the numbers here. So this is your mint number. 14372 was the first one minted in the promo. 1471 was the 100th. And these are the black NFT winners. Black NFT people, I know that you haven't gotten yours, and that's because BT said he's going to give all of the NFTs every 100. So I do have a spreadsheet that I update. So every time a black one comes, I update the spreadsheet, and every 100, I'll add these 5 mints to that list, and then he'll put them all out. So it'll be 11 NFTs.
Breaking news. The price is now going down on
Team AG. Team AG.
We got it.
All right, Team Goldwyn, get in there and buy some elephant. Are we ready?
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's go.
Let's see what happens.
This is the first one.
Woo!
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, who's it gonna be?
This is awesome.
Are you gonna be able to tell who's? Oh,
There you
look at that.
go.
14,
Nice.
3,
I'll
7.
type it down. 14375.
Can you look it up
All
right now to
right.
see if they got a black NFT?
They
Is
didn't
it-
because I took all the blacks out.
Oh, you did. Okay, sorry, I wasn't
Yep.
paying attention to your nonsense.
Nice. That's the first one. Everybody ready? Round number
Yeah,
2.
go ahead.
If 14,375 comes up again, you do not. Oh, I can add it right here. Bam. 14,375. Correct, Zach?
Yep, that's
Oh,
correct.
look
Yep.
at that.
All
That's
right.
cool.
14,375 has been removed.
Congratulations, number 1, number 2. Let's see who's gonna get it.
Congratulations.
Oh, who's it gonna be?
They're
I'm
gonna
guessing.
wake up really happy in the morning. Like, what the heck?
Oh, that's a cool number.
Oh, I like that number.
Oh,
That's a cool
14,444.
Nice.
Oh, before we do the third one, let's all pick a number.
Oh, I like it.
Ooh.
Okay.
14.
I'm gonna say
14,417.
14.
14,417. That is one. Okay. So Jay said 14,417. What did you say, AG?
Let's do 1429.
14,429
Yes.
for AG. I'm going 14,388.
I'm going 14,413.
14,413.
Yes.
Okay, Zach.
I wrote them down too. I got them here. So let's
All
see
right.
if any of our numbers hit out of the remaining 8 spins. I mean,
If my number hits, I will send you something. I don't know what it is. If my number hits. So lucky 14,388 if you hit.
dun 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 dun. Here it comes. Call for it.
I even forgot what my number was. What I say?
That's why we wrote them down.
20.
14,438. Oh,
Jay had
AG was the closest.
14,388.
Oh, man.
That was me.
All right, let me write this one down. Though, one moment, please.
14,438. AG was the closest.
Yeah, AG was closest so far.
Ooh, and it's possible.
Let's see if,
If
any of our
somebody
numbers hit.
minted 6 in a row between 14,438 and 14,444, they won too. How cool is that?
That'd be very sick.
The last 4 black NFTs were won by 2 people. They minted multiples and got multiple black NFTs. All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Spin number 4.
Oh, yeah. It's making me nauseous.
Oh,
394.
I was close to that one. I was 6 away.
There's just one more.
Yep.
Nope.
Last
One more.
one, guys. All right, here we go. This is kind of fun. I like this little thingy.
Yeah, I like it. Everyone
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
This. Oh, okay. Should be good.
Oh,
Keep
I
ma-
didn't take out 394.
That's okay, it
394.
won't
If you
come
pop
up
up again, you will not win. Ooh.
Ooh.
14,470.
14,470.
470.
Oh,
man.
that was literally. Remember when we said we only had 3 more? So maybe somebody minted those last 3 and they got the free one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Nice. All right,
So-
guys.
There are going to be some happy herd members waking up with a new unlimited NFT, which is currently priced at 2 BNB, which currently BNB has a dollar value of 416 US dollars. So that means that 5 people, or potentially 5 people, up to 5, just won a $832 NFT. So congratulations. That's crazy. $800
pretty good.
like random win, like that you don't even expect. Like that's pretty nice.
And there are how many black NFTs minted?
There were 6.
6.
There were
yeah.
6. So there was
Yeah, out of that
6
100, there were 6.
So there were 6
Yep.
extra NFTs given out of the 100, plus these 5. So
Yep.
11 out of
11.
100 people won. That's like
Yep.
11% chance. That's
That
pretty
was
good.
nice.
Like
And-
those are pretty good odds.
To win $800, yeah, like that's crazy.
And the NFT that you get does produce yield no matter
Yeah.
what. Like when
Yeah.
you mint it. So it's like
So-
that's pretty awesome.
And the crazy part was we started the promotion, and it was like 60 in a row with no black NFT. So the last 40 we had 6 in the last 40. So those people that minted multiples, because like I said, the last 4 were won by 2 different wallets. Might have been the same person, but it was 2 wallets.
And then we got.
So I will add that to the spreadsheet.
The
do we want to go ahead and do that?
no, I was talking about the 1,000 that if you if you buy with Bertha $10 of elephant every week, you could win $1,000 for a new mint for that wallet. So there's some pretty cool stuff going on right now.
Ida, is that how he says his name? Ida, he's the one that runs that. I wonder what the average new wallets are. So yeah, what Jay was saying is there's also a promotion every week. I think it's Friday night. Does a random raffle. If you open a new wallet and you mint $10 worth of elephant into that wallet.
Buy with Bertha.
Through buy with Bertha. Yep. Yeah.
And it probably should be more than $10 because there's the fee, right?
What? Oh, 447. All right. Well, Crypto Flyer, they'll be in the next 100. The next 100. So this one stopped at 7-1. So Crypto Flyer, you'll know that. So the next 100, when we do the drawing, they'll be part of that one. So 14,474. Nice. Good job, Crypto Flyer.
Yeah. I mean,
my bad.
That's a huge.
Crypto Flyer said Sunday.
11% odds. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Even half that, 5% odds, like that's insane. Like, and like you said, it was at a lossless. You had no additional cost because you actually got an asset for your mint. You actually still own the NFT that you minted. So that's pretty cool.
Pronunciation. Thanks, SK. Not all of us are professional pole dancer DJs.
Pole dancer DJ.
Is SK in the house? Man. He's here.
Give us a break. What's up, Layla Music?
Layla.
Is it late or is it early? Oh, look at SK dropping some titties in the chat. I'll put his titties up on the screen. I think it's hilarious. So we started talking about SK being a pole dance DJ, and then Layla popped up. I'm just saying. It was ironic.
We're having a good time tonight. You guys can't.
Yeah.
So with those NFTs, get them minted in, guys, because BNB is only getting more expensive, and the odds of winning another one, like if we get 100 minted every week, we could do these giveaways every live stream. So if you're watching in, you have roughly 11% chance these winners today. And think about that, like we were saying, some people minted 2 or 3, so those people had probably even higher odds because they minted more than one, like more likelihood of getting theirs pulled. But pretty crazy.
Yeah. So when I go through, because I have to pull their wallet, so I know once I pull because we had the 444 and the 438 were really close, so that could be one person.
I really like that 444. That's a good number.
It is.
So I'm glad you like that number. I actually did 444 burpees yesterday, and that video is coming out soon. So I did 444.
Really?
444.
That's so crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I watched your 333. I was the only one on the show to watch it, by the way, Zach.
You need to have a counter. Chris,
Can you?
I
was the 7th person to watch it.
I'm a little bit sore. I did yesterday I did 444. The day I did 333, like not too much afterwards. It's more like it's like running a marathon. Like after you do it a while, it's just like a long cardiovascular endurance test, but the recovery's not bad.
That's not bad.
I would bet dollars to donuts. AG could do 33 burpees.
33 burpees?
I believe in him.
What are you going to bet me?
What am I going to bet you? You're going to do them exactly like Zach did. Exactly. Verbatim like Zach did. 33. and I'll
Listen,
give
you're
you
gonna be
1,000.
me if I don't go like a certain technique or whatever. It's 33
If
burpees.
you need,
I know how to do a
it's
burpee.
33 burpees like Zach did them.
Well, how did he do them?
Which
Do it
how
right
did
now.
he do them proper? He did them properly. That's how he did them. And I don't believe that you'll do it properly. He did them properly. You
making
wouldn't.
me mad right now. You're making me mad.
Oh,
Don't make me have to do a
get on it.
It's time to see the burpee master right here.
He's got no
This is how
shoes
you-
on. What?
33 in a row. 33.
Where are your shoes? You can't wear a suit with no shoes. I could do that.
1. I would bet you could do 1. You're not doing 33 of them in a row.
Well,
Without breathing, AG.
without breathing.
I'm not going to go that far.
In one breath. No.
There you go. I could do that. Now, there's not a speed like time limit. Like I got
No, he did it. He did it.
just
Took
slow.
What
an
did
hour,
you? You
yeah.
did what? You did 3. Yeah, he did 333 in an hour.
Bro, what are you? I could do that. I could do that.
Like here in the chat, let me know, guys. Should I do the show in my sauna next show? This little Amazon sauna I bought.
100% you should.
If I drank some root beer, I could do 33 burps in a row.
Why did you buy
Burps,
that?
yeah.
Man? How much was that? That was don't tell me that was more than like $15.
It was $130.
Oh, are you kidding me right now? You
It's
could
the
be
best thing I ever
beaching
bought
in
off
the
Amazon.
elephant
Not
or
even
Listen.
joking.
what
Listen,
the hell? What,
That
charged
was
up.
his.
that's
That
all
was
it
his
is.
Uber Eats.
That's
That was
right.
his Uber Eats.
I can tell you what it wasn't. It wasn't his McDonald's money because he hasn't got a fucking job.
I need to do AG. You know, I'm gonna do Goldwyn for you. I mean, for AG this week. AG, I'm gonna get my application turned in this week. All right.
Oh yeah, I've heard that
Nice.
one for like the last 3 weeks.
I'm busy, man. I'm busy. So like, you turn it up. I gotta give the whole rundown. Start. Let me know if this is too deviant. But there's the heater, right? The water heater.
Fire, right? Okay.
You just turn it on, and then the hot water goes through this tube. I could be a salesman for these saunas. Then it goes down into here. It has a little diffuser back there.
Hey Zach,
Why-
you know
Why did you buy
you
that?
could do that. You know you can make those little videos and put them on the on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm not talking about.
You can make some videos and put them on like
Yeah, and-
OnlyFans. I'm sure you
So it's a mobile sauna.
it's got handles.
It's got little heads. So jazz
Yeah, bro,
hands.
it's awesome,
Oh
man. I
no,
love
he's
it.
stuck in there.
While all the wages are going to work in the morning, I sit here and drink my coffee and look at what's going on.
Why did you buy that? Why
Is that
did
like
you-
what they do in Sweden when they go into those like wooden, outhouses where they sweat?
Yeah, it's like a sauna house. Like
You
they
spent
have
$100 on that?
like at-home saunas where you
Zach.
basically microwave yourself. It's like microwaves.
Zach,
But,
you did not spend $100 on that.
It's $130. Look on Amazon. Yeah, dude, it's amazing.
Zach.
Everyone
I
I tell,
mean,
I'm like, I'm gonna buy you one.
Does
I can't
does
buy it.
nobody realize that he turned it on and then got into the sauna with his suit on?
Zach,
It's like
it-
he's dry cleaning a suit just with
So
it
you
on.
get the machine with it then.
Yeah, it
you
goes a little.
are a
the-
Lockheed Martin engineer. Why would you spend so much money on something like that?
Did you
Dude,
want him to
it's
build it?
literally the best. I have
No,
zero
he
buyer
doesn't.
remorse. Like this thing's amazing.
Couldn't you
How many
have built
times have
one
you
though?
used it?
Listen, I
No, he
I
can't
can't
build it.
Every
wait.
day.
I mean, maybe you could build it. I mean, it's a trash bag. That looks like something my kids have, like a little tent in their bedroom.
I can't wait
With a
I can't
humidifier
wait
built into
to
it.
just
I
clip
li-
out and make Sauna Zach a sticker.
Yeah, Zach, I like
I'm
that
chilling.
though.
The bear market, bull market, I'm chilling good, man. I
Zach,
didn't know.
Zach, are you naked right now? Did you take your clothes off in that song? Ah, don't look.
That was a giant
Aaron-
banana that popped out of that thing.
Aaron said saunas are amazing.
It's amazing. I 10 out of 10. Like this is. I recommend this just as much as I recommend Elephant Money. Like seriously, they're on the same.
What?
Health as well.
Holy.
Yeah, this thing's awesome.
Health as well.
My mom thought I was like in an iron lung or something. She's like, "Are you okay?" Like,
So is there a chair in there? Are you sitting down on a chair?
yeah, there's like a little chair it comes with as well. It's a foldable chair, like a lawn chair.
Okay, yeah, that's worth $100 right there, I guess.
Well,
maybe.
I mean, that's
It's like
better
for
than.
that's
toddlers,
the
though,
30.
so your fat ass probably would break it if you said it.
I mean, it's better than building one in your backyard and having to get like firewood and like like
There you go.
it's a whole thing. Like I didn't know there was a market for
Well,
this.
that's
but
because
I'm
they use
seeing it now.
wormwood.
Okay.
It's different, man. Those Indian people, they use like wormwood and stuff. So that was a completely different sauna.
You could have
This is
spent
no longer a
$10.
crypto stream. This is now a sauna stream. Welcome in, everyone.
You could have spent $10 and go to Crunch Fitness and had a real sauna.
This is way better. At Crunch Fitness, I'm gonna get some hand, foot, mouth disease crap. Now I'm chilling here with
At
my
Crunch
essential
Fitness,
oils.
you'll be like mingling with other people who might be interested in buying some crypto, and you could tell them about Elephant or Earn. I don't know.
I think
Look, we
people,
talk
if
about
I just do a
being-
live stream talking about crypto like this, I think they'll listen in to what this crazy guy's got to
For
say.
sure.
We talk about being your own bank, but he can be his own gym now.
There you go,
You
man.
know,
Sauna.
that's it.
That looks like a
Yeah.
Halloween
Oh.
costume that you have on.
Dude, Zach, Jay just gave you your new catchphrase for your exercise videos. Be your own gym.
Be your own gym. There you go. I gotta think. I
Nice.
had some sort of phrase. I gotta think of combining crypto, wealth, health, happiness, something like that.
Zach, you're looking
Like it.
awful happy over there. Hand check.
Uh,
What are you doing over
Here,
there?
here,
I'm gonna,
here you go, AG.
I'm gonna stay in here until I start sweating to show that this is real. You guys can y'all see the steam coming out?
You're missing the party, Georgia.
Georgia, will you miss Zach doing crunches and then get into his sauna?
It's
Burpee,
mobile
burpee.
sauna.
That's right.
What is that?
That's what we're all about here,
Oh
right?
my
Just solve your own
goodness.
problems, be your own bank.
He's doing Uber driving while he's getting a sauna, collecting money for his crypto.
Do you guys want to do the earn promotion? Go ahead, pivot over to that.
What, are
let's
you
go.
stuck in there?
I guess I can leave if you really want me to. I'm kind of comfortable now.
All right. I mean, don't get too hot.
I mean,
man. I don't want to pass out.
Listen, an hour ago we couldn't get it. We couldn't get his phone to or his computer to work. Now he's in a sauna chilling. So yeah, let's do it.
Each week, yeah.
All right.
All right, for all those that don't know, Earn is doing a promo. AG, you want to tell them about it?
Now you go ahead.
Okay. So those that aren't familiar with buy, hold, earn, it's a reflection token protocol. They have 2 NFTs and they have a promotion for the next 52 weeks. They're going to be running it's 3 promos, but it's basically the same thing. So this week, if you are a Flame NFT holder, we're going to spin the wheel again, and the token is there's 1,000, but it actually starts at 0. So you have 0 to 99. So 1,000. We're going to spin it, whatever number it is. Whoever owns that NFT will get 100,000 earn, which is currently like what, $1,800?
Woo!
Something like that.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's roughly $1,800. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, it could be
Next week.
double.
Yeah,
that
it could be
to-
up. Could be done. Yeah. So next week it'll be for the other NFT, which is they're called Flamelings, which are cute little, I don't know what they are. They look like kind of like gremlins, but they're on fire and they have different colors and stuff like that. So once again, we'll spin the wheel 0 through 99. So if your Flameling is your fame, enunciation. I know I got SK telling me enunciation. If your Flameling is picked next week, you'll also win 100,000. AM69 says it's 1,750. I was pretty close. I said 1,800. And then the third week, on week 3, if you're one of the top 1,000 holders of Earn, you have a chance for 100,000 Earn. The only caveat is you have to have 100,000 in your wallet
Mhm.
at time of snapshot.
So we're doing Flame
So
this week, Flameling
we're
next
doing
week,
Flame.
100,000 the third week, and we're rotating it.
The third week, yep. And we're rotating it every 3 weeks for 52 weeks.
And now, if
Alright,
we're doing
you
a
ready to
Flame
spin?
tonight, no, not yet.
Doing
I'm
Flame
talking.
tonight. Yep.
Can't you hear me?
Okay.
Right
All
now?
right.
Okay.
No.
All right. So tonight's a Flame. If it lands on a wallet that doesn't have a flame, then what happens?
then nothing. They don't. They keep their 100,000. So currently, I think we're at 795.
He's not going to
What's that?
donate it or do something with it?
No,
We're not going to spin again?
Nope, I'm not spending again. That's it.
Oh, then we need to get people in the house to start freaking
That's
buying
right.
some NFTs. Oh,
Yep,
we got
so Mikey just said, "Yep, 1,750 in earned tokens, about to go to someone holding a flame." That's right.
Nice.
So there is. We want a number lower than 795.
okay.
Oh,
Lower than
I see.
795.
Gotcha.
What are you laughing
All right.
at?
Well, I thought SK was just busting my balls about enunciation, but apparently he was trying to tell me how to say DJ Ida's name.
DJ Ida.
Whatever. Whatever.
DJ?
We know who we're talking about. DJ Ida. I think
DJ
it's
Ida.
supposed to be digital. DJ
Oh,
Ida. All right, let's spin this. Let's spin it. Yeah.
Oh,
You ready?
wait. What is this? You're out of the sauna. Look how sweaty he looks.
Pretty
You
hot.
are,
I'm glad you didn't pass out, man.
You know what?
It was
That
nice.
might be worth actually $50.
It
was worth
like
it.
cheese. It's Did Ida. Is that right?
Hold on.
Did you eat a dinner tonight?
I still AM69. That still looks like Digi Ida to me.
Hey, AG, I gotta show my my camera stand today since like you mentioned, my webcam wasn't working, so I'm on my phone right now. A little sweaty here. Check out my little camera setup here. Let me flip the screen.
All right, let's see it.
If I can figure out. I don't know how to use technology. I'm a boomer.
AM69. That's
what, kidney beans.
That's right. I got some kidney beans, some Great Northern beans.
That's right. Man.
Dark red and light red.
So that,
Is that your drink on top? You keep
Yeah,
it like
digital.
elevated?
I gotta
Okay.
open one.
Oh, okay.
Digita. Where's there? There's no
Yeah.
e's in cheese. Digita. That's how you say it. All right. So Digita is the one that Digita. All right, Digita. Got it.
Gosh,
All
all
right,
these
Digita.
people in crypto with these crazy usernames like Goldwyn and Digita.
I know.
I
I know. Why couldn't it be
I know.
easy like AG? That's something or J
or Zach
or
or
Zach.
Jay.
Yeah.
What if these nerds
All
just
right,
use their real
Digita.
name?
He does it on Sunday. Sundays. He draws the wallet on Sundays. I said Friday earlier. All right, I'm spinning this.
Spin it.
Ready?
Who's gonna win? Wait, are we gonna be able to tell if they have an NFT or not?
We know if it's 0 to 795, they do. 697.
97.
Nice. Okay.
So if you have flame number 697, you will be airdropped 100,000 earn.
Oh, wait. Let me
How
check
cool
right now.
is that?
That actually might be me. Hold on
That
a
might be
second.
me. I only have 60 chances to win.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, collusion. Just kidding.
697.
It's not
You got
him.
60? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
696. I was one away.
Oh.
Where's it at? 696.
That's
What
so
a-
crazy. Are you serious?
Yes. Can you see my camera?
No.
I thought you were totally crazy.
You know,
Well,
Goldwyn did that on
That's
purpose.
so crazy. That's so
Oh,
crazy.
Was it rigged?
I didn't win it. But man,
That's pretty cool.
I couldn't win.
Oh,
You
AM69
almost
says
won,
he
man.
has 698.
Oh,
Look at that.
Oh, man.
Oh man,
That's so crazy.
I was
Oh
really
my
hoping
gosh.
to win that. I gave away like $900 today in earn tokens to just random wallets. I was feeling generous.
Oh my gosh. How is that possible that the AG has 696 and AM69 has 698? I was actually hoping it wasn't going to be 707 because I traded that from AM69. That would have.
I don't know
That
who
was
it
the
is. We're just
That's so
going to
crazy.
airdrop them so they don't have to reach out to us.
They don't have to do anything. Yeah. So, Mikey, there you go. 697. That's the.
Cool.
I can't believe I was one away.
I can't believe that you.
So close.
You guys like. You guys. What is that called?
Yeah.
You bookended it.
Hey, and you know what
Oh my
AM's
gosh.
theme is? AM 69.
Oh, that's true.
It's the same name as me.
That's so crazy. Yeah, the A
We're
is the
both
same.
one away. That's
That was a yellow one.
it was a yellow one.
697's a yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope it. I hope it's me. Oh my gosh, I hope it's me.
Go check it real quick.
Oh, it was yellow. Nice. I don't want to check it. I just want to see the
is-
money hit my account.
Hey, let the suspense build. Yeah, more fun.
If it's yellow, it's not me. So respin.
I like this. I like this spinning thing. We should, dude. I'm so excited about next Monday now. Just to spin it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does bring
and
a fun
next
element
Monday-
to it.
It's pretty great.
And yeah. So herd 100. All we needed is like 97 between now and next Monday. We can pick five more herd wallets or 5 more herd mints, not wallets. Yeah,
So we're gonna be
if
spinning every Monday for earn, right?
Oh, Paul has 693. Oh my gosh, we're all so close. That would be awesome if somebody had. See, I don't have 697 if it's yellow because my first yellow was 707 that I traded AM 69 for. So,
Wow.
Zach, remember last week when Layla said that you should mint a flameling?
Yeah.
The next flameling was yellow. I have it.
Wow. So close. I should have listened to her. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can pull it up and you can see it. His name is Riches. We're gonna. So we have two. We have Rugs. I got our mascot for Rugs to Riches, and then so we decided we needed two. So I went and got a yellow one for Riches, and I got the one that was minted. The next one, the one that Layla said you should have bought. She knew. She's like a clairvoyant. She knew it was you.
Now, could that?
That's
NFT
funny. We named that Zach last week. We can't name him Riches. We named him Zach last week. Shit.
Rugs and Zach. Okay, Rugs and Zach.
Oh, yay.
I don't know that. Huh? That works actually. It's Rugs. It's Rugs and Zach.
Take it as a compliment.
So can that wallet address win, or that NFT win again next week, or in 3 weeks?
Not
again?
that one. I mean, I guess we could eliminate, but that's up to. I mean, that's random chance. If 697 pops up again, they should get it. I would think, but that's up to the promotion people to let us know.
All right,
I mean, we could eliminate it. It's pretty easy.
Or leave it in there. Maybe he could win 200,000.
I say leave them in. I mean, that's if it pops up again, that's just pure random. Well, or the number spinner thing that I just Googled is not right. not really random, I guess. Could be.
All right.
Cool,
so you want to get into
Am I
charts? Yeah.
I mean, we talked about them earlier, but we can actually look at the charts.
Yeah, let's get into money lines.
Now let's take a look at the charts and see how the crypto market is looking this week with Goldwyn. This is Money Lines on the Rugs to Riches show.
All right, what do we got going on here?
Total market cap. So total market cap, I don't know what the number. I can't read the number. Can you read the number on the right there, AG?
Nope. Okay.
2.45.
Yeah, 2.4.
2.45. All right. So if you notice this, where again we have the Fibonacci levels. So where the gray goes to the dark blue, that's actually the top, and it's right at 3 trillion. So if we crest 3 trillion, that would be the all-time high for total market cap for crypto. So we're only less than a little bit more than $500 billion away.
Total market cap for all crypto. Now, how much weighted is that into Bitcoin and Ethereum versus everything else?
I can answer that.
Well,
right
Bitcoin
now,
has-
I'm looking at the dominance for Bitcoin. It's at 51%, and we have Ethereum at 16.5%. So in total, that's
What is going on?
67% and a half that the total capital of crypto is just involved in those two tokens. And as typical fashion, right, that's in many markets, just like the top 10 stock market companies have the majority of the capitalization of the market. So will be, I think, crypto for a long time. But that's what, as those bigger guys grow, the large caps, that's how when we have altcoin season, the liquidity drains down into higher risk, higher reward projects. But sorry to interrupt you going.
Oh
that
no,
was-
my bad. I hit a button and my screen went bananas, so I actually didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's where we are at. We're at basically $500 billion away from all-time high for total market cap.
Do you guys think the market cap is going to stay around longer?
Like, what do you mean?
I mean, in the sense of like now that the Bitcoin ETF has been passed, there's a lot more liquidity coming into the system from these, giant like entities that just have massive amounts of cash. They're going to start diversifying some of those funds into Bitcoin, and it's going to be like a little bit at a time, but it's going to be, percentage of like billions and billions and billions of dollars,
Yeah. Can you share my screen, AG? Is upside down. Can y'all see that? Is it upside down?
Nope.
Yeah,
It's
that-
good.
No, you can see it.
But just like you were mentioning, the last bull run, Jay, right? That was the peak of the total market capitalization, that little hump in 2018 at the end of 2017 right there. And then, right, we had that bear market. And now, like you mentioned, we had this previous bull cycle and that we topped out at 3 trillion. And just now we're approaching that again. I think that's what's going to happen, just like we saw in 2017, right? The high, we blew off top, come back down, right? The bear happens. Okay,
Oh, there's
next
where I
bull
sold my
market.
car, right there. Right. You see that? See the bottommost part, right
Yep.
there. There's
Yep.
the Land Rover, right there.
And now this bear market's been relatively, a lot of liquidity held in the market, and so now we're just about to zoop. And probably, like you said, probably maybe break out. Who knows what we hit this cycle? Maybe 15 trillion in assets.
Yeah.
I don't know, and then
How
pull
far-
back to
how far-
7.
Yeah, that's what I was going to wonder. I was going to wonder how far back do you think we're going to come? Do you
I
think
need
we'll
a
come back to
bar
like
for
the
that.
top?
Moving around so much.
I know. I can't. I'm a little bit handicapped today with my situation. You can go back. That's all. That's fine. I'll try to just do some charting here without the camera, but I want to see, like you mentioned, Goldwyn. So we, at 2018 or the end of the 2017 cycle, it looks like we topped out right at, what is that, $800 billion, right? A little under at 1 trillion. We pulled back to 200 trillion. So that's, but basically like, like a 80%, 75% retrace. And then now we hit 3 trillion, retrace down to a low of 800 billion. 800 billion. So that's again like a 75% or 60%. Yeah. And from the low of 200, or what was the low? 100 billion actually. Yeah, actually it was a low of 100 billion in 2019 ish, 110. So let's just say that was a 30x that it did. So if it does a 30x from the low of this previous bull, that would be at 24 trillion. If we just 30 times 800 billion, 24 trillion.
Well, so it was 30 last time. So let's just say 20. So, right, that would still be what?
20 times 8, 16 trillion.
Yeah.
And
which is what you said.
Like Bitcoin is still at, let's say, 30% dominance, maybe, or 40. I wonder what was the low for dominance, actually. Anyway, lots of cool ways to look at it. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's great. So we have Bitcoin. That's the next chart.
It's
10
a
trillion,
$14
right?
trillion market cap right now.
Oh,
so
gold is.
I mean, it's the number. That's the number one asset in the world. I don't know if we're gonna flip that anytime
100%,
soon.
Jay. Come on.
I think we could get to number 2 though. Like,
well, what's the
come
number?
On,
2?
Jay.
for sure. Like,
what's number 2? Silver or copper?
Believe it or not, number 2 is Microsoft.
Yeah.
$3 trillion. That's
Microsoft
wild.
is the biggest company.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
at least
ahead of Apple
yeah,
right
Yeah, I
now.
thought Apple. I thought Apple was. Yeah.
No,
If we look
Microsoft is
at-
bigger than
Those
Apple right now.
yeah, if you look at
Those
public
fuckers.
companies, precious metals, cryptocurrencies, and ETFs,
Oh.
Microsoft is $3 trillion,
Tim
and then
Cook.
Apple's 2.7.
Damn Apple.
Yeah.
They need to release
wild.
another phone.
Yeah, right.
Take my money. All right.
I saw a
So
cool
this is
post.
Bitcoin.
Can I say this real quick about the iPhone comment? They said if
Yeah.
you had, instead of buying each new iPhone release, if you had instead, right, if you had done this, but if you had instead purchased Apple stock on each release date of the iPhone, I think you would have spent $13,000 worth of like funds, but it would be $3 million portfolio right now. It's something like that, or 300,000. Something like
That's
that.
so awesome.
Oh, that's incredible, dude. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Oh,
So
man.
buy assets.
Why didn't you
not
tell me that 13
consumables.
years ago?
Buy assets. What's up?
Why he said, why didn't you tell him 13 years ago to do that?
I know. That's what I say. It's like, if you don't smoke cigarettes, you can have a Ferrari. It's like, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't have a Ferrari either. So
If you read books though in your garage, I heard that you can like win you can have like a really cool car though.
Yeah. That's funny.
all it
All
takes,
right.
man.
So what do we got here? We got Bitcoin chart.
Yeah, this is BTC. Check that out. Today we hit
Wow.
$500 from all-time high. 500.
Wow.
So what do you think tomorrow?
It was 69. It was just over $69,000 was all-time high, and we hit 557 today.
I think
So,
I think
is
we're gonna
tomorrow
both-
history in the making? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I think you're
I
right.
think it's coming.
I think it's going to be tomorrow. FOMO is set
Is it
in
now?
with Bitcoin.
I've been trying to tell people in the charts if they weren't watching to let us know.
I think like the number I
Hmm.
heard was there's 9,000 Bitcoin being bought per day or something from like these ETFs, and there's only 900 Bitcoin being produced every day.
I saw that too.
And that's just starting to scale up as more funds get involved. Like it's not even including like sovereign wealth funds or any of that stuff. Like if they put just like 0.25 of a percentage, I mean, that's a massive amount of capital coming in.
And what's crazy too is I don't know if you guys heard Vanguard. They didn't offer Bitcoin ETF. They made a public statement.
I did hear about that.
We're not gonna let our customers, be exposed to this highly volatile, speculative new thing. Blah blah blah. And what happened? Bitcoin's going on its crazy run right now, and the CEO resigned. I don't know I think it was forced too. Obviously,
it's insane.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that was a big blunder, and what a way to like mar your career, right? You're a financial genius. You block your customers from accessing an asset that does 300% over like a 1-year time period. Good job,
man. Well done. Well, when my bank said, "Hey, you can't do crypto transactions," you know what I did? I got a new bank.
Which banks?
Like I was like, "All right, well, goodbye." Who cares about all the years that we've had together?
Yeah. One time I had to go into my Wells Fargo branch. I was moving like $64,000. I was going to buy Ethereum, and I had to meet with the bank manager, and she's like, "What is this? What? I don't even know why they blocked it or whatever. I think I was like trying to buy through Kraken, and I had to go talk to them to release it or something." And I was like, "This is ridiculous." And she's like, "Yeah, there's one other guy who does crypto stuff." And I was like, "Okay, anyway." But like you're saying, I need it. Yeah. It's so silly. It's so silly. I remember even like buying a car, if you take out like $5,000, I get it. They're just trying to be whatever, the policing.
I don't.
Finances.
It's my money. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Well, I know
paying
why
you the fees.
Like I get why they do it, because there's all these like scams that happen, and they're always like, hey, there's the ones that are like, hey, go to Best Buy and buy like these gift cards and then give me the number. But then there's like the really bad ones where it's like, hey, go to your bank, here's the routing number, or and transfer, like do a wire transfer to this bank account number. And once you do that, you can't get your money back. Like, I don't know what it is about banking, but like wire transfers are like the blockchain. Like once you send it, like you're not getting that money back. And I don't know how that works.
a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, like crazy.
Isn't that, well, I guess, wire fraud? If you get caught for, like you said, trying to mess with people's tampering, I guess, sending money in.
Yeah.
And that's like a big no-no. That's, yeah, you'll really get into big trouble. So that's all the financial debauchery is, like, such a stupid thing, because the 1 minute you're anyway, crime doesn't pay, and messing with people's finances, you have a special place in hell to burn in. So have fun with that.
So I get why, because if you're old, you're like 80 years old, and you transfer your life savings to some scammer. I mean, that's heartbreaking. So
and it happens every day too. That's what's also really fucked up. I did hear about one of, like, an older lady. She got scammed like $20,000, and it was like I think she used her credit card or something, and they were able. I don't know how she got lucky, but they were able to reimburse her or something. I don't know what they did, but
yeah, credit cards can be reversed like that, no problem.
Must have been that then.
Yeah, I guess that's the benefit of using like the Visa payment system, is they are able to really control their.
What we got here, right here, Goldwyn?
I think this is AG. Is that OX13?
I did this. We got some people asking about OX13. This is a Flameling token.
Wow.
So, Goldwyn, do you want to give a better detailed what a Flameling token is and how to get one?
Yeah, so this is like the fourth layer of the onion for Earn protocol. So Earn, you have just the asset, which is the Earn token. It's actually the hold token. Earn is the symbol, and then through that you have NFTs. Like we just did a giveaway for the Flame NFTs. Well, the second NFT is Flamelings.
Yeah, will be next week. Flameling.
Right. So Flameling is the promo next week. All right. So basically the special ability of the Flameling NFT is each Flameling NFT will get its own blockchain. So this was the first Flameling token,
not a blockchain.
Right. Yeah. So I'm sorry, its own token launched for it. So this is the Flameling OX13's token that was launched, I think, 54 days ago. I figured it out last night or yesterday. I put it in the R2R Telegram group. If you would have put $50 on within the first week, this little section right here, you'd be at $850. Actually, it's probably more like $900 now.
Let's say you got in at the peak on the day one, okay, and go all the way up to what it is now. You're at 1,200% profit or gains.
Yeah.
And so the day chart in 54 days. Oh, no. Actually, I'm 70 or 47 days. No, 52 days. Right. I'm sorry. 52 days since this was launched.
And what these are, they're basically community tokens, right? So Wilder is the owner of OX13, and she has a pretty good social media following. And so they do different things in their TG group and stuff. So and I think the market cap on these are pretty low. I don't know what OX13 is, obviously in the last.
The market cap right now is $85,000. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome for such a small release.
So OX13 is a reflection token. However, you do not get reflected OX13 tokens. You get reflected Earn tokens.
It's a dividend token.
Yeah. So what it does is there's a 4% fee on the OX13 token. 2% buys Earn off the chart and reflects it to the holders of OX13. And that's what all of the Flameling tokens do. So there will be 1,000 tokens subset of the Earn ecosystem eventually over 20 years.
Are the liquidity pools in Earn, or is it in BNB?
It's in BNB.
So they got their token is got a smart contract. So whenever someone buys or sells, right? Is it buys or sells?
Yeah, buy, sell, transfer.
Buy, sells, transfers. It takes that, sells the token on the chart and takes that BNB and takes it over to Earn buys that, which is buy pressure for the Earn token, and then airdrops that everything or to everybody that holds that that particular token. It's pretty ingenious. I mean, think about it. It's perfect marketing because now you've got, influencers or YouTubers or random people that have a following that can have their own token that they can say, hey, this is my cryptocurrency. Come join the party, buy some of this. And then they automatically get airdropped Earn tokens. And they might be like, whoa, what's this? Okay, well, it seems like it's pretty cool. I'm getting a bunch of them. Let me buy some more. And it's just a cascade or an avalanche of I don't know what I'm doing with my hands right now. I'm just feeling.
It's that feedback loop. I know what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at there.
I'm feeling good.
What's cool about this though is, like one of the biggest concerns I think that people have in DeFi is like, I can't invest in a token that has like $1,000 of liquidity. Like, what if it's a honeypot or what if it's a scam? Well, the token's being created by Mike, right? Mikey.
Yeah, Nadine.
And so we know it's coming from a vetted developer, and we know it's not going to be a scam, and you're able to get on the ground floor, and that's really awesome. But what's even cooler is like, let's say like one of these tokens like builds the community around it and like goes parabolic. Other YouTubers are picking up this random token, telling their communities to buy it. That's going to pump the Earn token just passively, like without even like mentioning it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's almost like Earn is cloning itself like in terms of marketing, and then just like cloning the tokenomics and just like sending it out like it's not like a virus or something, but like a positive, like a symbiotic like token, like there's like a positive thing going on with it, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, it's a free way of marketing the project because at the end of the day, most projects have a marketing fund and they have to spend money to do all this. This is totally free, and then they don't have to do anything. It's up to the person that bought the NFT. If they want to make money, they're going to promote it. Hey, come buy my token, raise the price up. And it helps everybody in the ecosystem. Even people that aren't in the Flame token, it helps because it buys off the chart, which drives the price up.
What's neat is because you have different people like Stinger, who was in our chat earlier. He's the one that talked to me, and then I talked to you guys, right, about his token launch. He didn't talk to me about Earn. He talked to me about OX159, which is his cryptocurrency, right? And so through me looking into OX159, I'm like, what the hell is this? So then I went to look at Earn. So that's the same thing. OX177 was launched last week, and they have a huge following. They've already released NFTs on their subset. So there's a whole new subset of NFTs. And coming eventually, R2R will have Rugs will have his own.
Maybe Mikey's pissed off at you right now.
It's okay. He'll get over.
I'm just talking shit. I don't know.
Rugs to riches token, and think how easy it will be. Like, guys, you tired of all this crypto nonsense? Just get the R2R token, and you're good. We're gonna take you from the rug all the way to the riches, man. Just buy and hold, easy money.
Yeah, it's up 75 or 70%.
To be fair, that would be the OX222 token. So Rugs to Riches, we have Rugs is OX222.
That's right. And Mikey's in the house, and he's going to announce it. We're a couple weeks away from launching, maybe. Could it be us? Maybe not.
No, you don't know. The next one's on social engagement, and Layla put her little slinging one.
Listen, we are gentlemen here, so we're going to do ladies first. So Layla goes first, and then it's the R2R show, baby.
Layla's is gonna have all, if you buy one of her tokens, you better get ready to sing your lungs out. All right, sing your heart out, because that's all her community. Just kidding. if you love beautiful music and a beautiful voice, definitely check out Layla Music on YouTube and join her new Telegram as well.
Layla's awesome.
Music, coffee, and something, right? What is it? Music, coffee, and what?
Yeah, music, coffee, and crypto.
Oh, and crypto.
Yeah. How could we forget that? Too good.
Things going on through it. So,
Jay, what's going on, man? Nice to see you in the house.
I know. I'm happy to be here. I am. I've been wanting to get on the show and talk to you guys. It's been awesome.
Can you tell us a little bit about your new setup? I know your desk arrangement recently was updated and kind of optimized. Can you tell us a little bit about what you got going on behind you?
Yeah.
So full screen AG.
You know, I've been so blessed because when I first got into like you know, I've been an elephant for well over a year, but I've been like bringing people in and stuff, and someone that's really close to me that I brought in was like, hey, you know, you should start a YouTube channel. And he's like a professional like editor and has been doing editing for years. And he's like, I will edit your videos and I have the recording set up, and we'll get it started. And so I was like, okay, cool. So it was nice because I got to kind of, you know, integrate into the YouTube like system, like figuring out my pipelines and stuff. But then he got a job recently. He's like the CEO of a company now, and so he's like, I'm not gonna be able to edit your videos anymore. That's fine. So but he helped me like get it all jump started, which I really appreciate. So now I've moved the setup to my personal office and tried to get it as close as I could to kind of you know, kind of what it was before. So I'm still working on it, but this is pretty much what the scene is going to look like. With the one exception, I think at the top of that shelf, I'm going to get my lightsaber up there. I have a lightsaber stand, so I'm going to get the lightsaber.
What color lightsaber you got?
Do you want to see it?
Yes, heck yeah.
Okay.
Let's see your saber.
All right, guys. Some of you are going to look at me and say, "Oh my gosh, he is such a big nerd right now."
Let's go.
But guys, come on.
Look at this.
You think I'm going to go to Disneyland and not build one of these babies?
Whew. Yo.
Oh, whoa. How much did it cost you?
It's got no, it's actually a present from my dad, but there's the lightsaber. Here's the reveal of the color. Here you go.
Here you go. Yo.
Okay.
Dude, that is sick, dude.
That's pretty cool.
That looks really good on camera too, actually. That looks
right?
Really...
I was thinking I could turn it on at the top and just have it be on during videos and stuff.
Now, is that the one that you can actually like have a sword fight with and it's not going to break?
So it's the one when you go to Disneyland, it's the one you build. Like you go through the like ceremony thing and like go through the whole thing. My dad wanted to do it. So he got it for me as a present when we went recently.
Sure.
So it was a cool thing. But
that's cool. Man, I'm jealous. Your background's so nice. Check, I just got this damn white wall.
I know.
And then AG's got a fake penthouse, and Roland's got a fake penthouse.
I'm excited to be recording some videos though. Like I haven't recorded in a month because like personal stuff, but I've been scripting like this whole time. Like I've been in the kitchen cooking. Like, and I've been able to record anything, but I have like 8 scripts written right now.
Cooking up some new videos, huh?
Yeah. But I just got to find some time because I work 2 jobs right now. So I do I got my day job and then I have like a night job that I'm doing a few days a week to get some extra elephant.
I like the wall color. I really like that blue. I told Zach, I said, dude, you know, spend $100 and something bucks and make the background good. And then next week he comes with a fucking sauna. Said,
you couldn't say spend $130 on your background. Man.
Yeah, spend $130 on your background, and he comes in with a sauna. I'm like, what is that?
I'm definitely getting back in that thing after we wrap up here tonight, man. It's so good. I'm telling you, it's the best. It's like the best because then if you get too hot, let's say you're like, I don't want to be sweating like crazy. I just want to feel like I'm in a hot tub type of vibe. You just kind of unzip it some, so then like the temperature lowers. Like I can't speak highly enough of that thing. It's amazing.
I mean, could I lose weight just doing that without doing any work?
Water weight you'll lose, but not like it is actually good. Like the studies have shown, like, 'cause you're getting your heart rate up and like you know hormones and all these sorts of things are positively affected. So I definitely overall, and it's going to make you live a healthier lifestyle. It'll make you want to make healthier decisions. So it's like a positive feedback loop. So
I got this rowing machine.
If you don't like cold,
yeah,
right? Because cold plunges are all the rage now. Sauna does the exact same thing. So if you're more tolerant to heat, then a sauna will do just the same thing as a cold plunge. So if you don't like cold, I'd rather get in the sauna.
Sure?
Yeah, right. 100% sure.
They're the same physiological effects. They're this freezing and hot temperature. Are you sure?
It does the same thing for your mitochondriacs.
Okay.
Right. So your cold water, what it does is your cold water shocks your system and you go like, oh my God. Right. Well, so does the damn heat. Your heat's like, oh my God, I shouldn't be in here. I'm going to die. So your body produces the same pheromones, hormones. I don't know. I'll ask my wife the technical jargon.
I trust going with my crypto advice and my health advice. So yeah, I think
I'll bet you 10,000 earn.
That cold plunge.
I thought of that, Patrick. Did you see that? Patrick says really, we all need to. We need to do our next show and all in the saunas. We all need to be in saunas.
Get our own saunas and just be right here with our little hands sticking out.
Let's let futures kind of get back on track, full recovery, and then I got you guys. We're gonna have saunas. All right.
What if we did a sauna strike? Like until futures deposits go up, we're gonna stay in the sauna the whole
show.
Remember, Team Goldwyn. We need to buy so AG can pay his debts.
I agree with Aaron in the comment. She said they're both, or he or she, I'm sorry, I don't know you, Aaron. They're both good for you, but not the same. That's what I think. I think there's different effects.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull some fucking research. I'm just saying.
All right, doctor. Hey, should I do this, Goldwyn? How about this? Should I go jump in the freezing pool and then run and get in my sauna?
So actually, it's opposite. You do the heat and then cold. Yeah.
Okay.
So when Jay was talking about like Finland and stuff, where they do the shacks, what they do is they get hot and then they go and they roll around in the snow.
Oh.
And then they go back in. Nice. Aaron, I control OX186. It's in my wallet. So if you want OX186, let's not make fun of Goldwyn yet. Wait until you get the NFT. Then make fun of Goldwyn.
This is a fun show.
I don't have see what NFTs for earn. Like, should I look into that?
Get on board. I mean, I believe so.
How much is it to mint a Flameling? Is the Flameling one the one where he airdrops of the tokens?
Okay with the sauna?
They are both 100,000 earn.
Okay.
You can buy the Flamelings on OpenSea, and you can buy Flames on Rarible.
We're over here talking about being healthy, doing sauna stuff, and you're chewing around during a live show.
I know. I'm eating shitty
like
fried
pork
chicken.
loins over there or something.
Yeah. Sorry, I was hungry. I haven't eaten.
Dude, I didn't eat dinner either. But we always do this 3-hour-long podcast.
I know. I couldn't hold out.
You guys are making
I'm fasting, getting the sauna, about to pass out on stream, trying to make elephant, run it up. God.
All you got to do is open one of those cans underneath your camera, and you'll be good to go.
I got him in my hand. You got calories ready.
Oh gosh, too funny. All right, guys, I gotta go to work in the morning. It's been fun.
It's been.
Any last words before I kick you off?
How about DeFi J? Leave us with some wisdom. What's some crypto wisdom maybe you've learned through, like you mentioned, holding? How about taking profits? Maybe. What's your thoughts going into this next bull market?
I mean, this next bull market, I'm definitely gonna take profits. That's something that I have not done, and I always end up regretting it. So I don't think anyone ever, was upset about taking profits when they needed to. So that's something I'm definitely going to be doing. So encourage you guys, but don't sell all your elephant. Like, just like be responsible.
And what's so cool this bull market is now, like for myself speaking personally, like when I try to, maybe I make $1,000 off some like, really nice play real quick. Where am I going to take it? I'm going to go mint NFT and then I'm going to roll my futures. So that's like, it's kind of like putting it in the bank for like, okay, this is my safe money. Okay. I'm going to let the less, whatever you want to do. But I think so many people in the herd will have that same mindset, knowing, hey, I can just come back and store my wealth here and not have to be worried about checking my phone every 24 hours. Oh, it went down 10%. I'm out. I'm back in. Peace of mind.
And BT said he's going to do that too. So I'm expecting some huge buys coming in because we know he's in place too, and so is the rest of the herd.
I just saw, this might be a news article for next week, but I was reading a little bit about how Solana is eating up the market share of even Apple. Somehow they're trying to team in. So like you're mentioning, like Solana, BT mentioned about Solana, but they seem to be in a strong position, the Solana Foundation and such, to really try to make a name for themselves this run. But I think there's going to be some big buys across the board. Yeah.
Because didn't Solana have a phone or something? So that's how they're eating into market share?
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I'll get back to the news story Monday. I was just reading a little bit about it, and I think that's what they're trying to do, is essentially become a decentralized, market, instead of what Apple is, such a centralized entity. Instead of try to be a developer, open, friendly sandbox, not be the app store, not be.
Yeah. So what I heard was Zach's going to bring us old news next Monday.
It's developing, man. I'm trying to give you the alpha. You're like, how did I know Solana was going to be bigger than Apple? Right? Apple's $2.7 trillion, and what is Solana right now? The market cap. So I mean, might want to look into it. Solana is at 57 billion right now.
Man, we should have bought it when it was $8. I know.
I bought it at like $16 and sold it at 22.
And I knew it was like I knew it was gonna go up though. Like that's the thing that kicked myself because I like one of the things I do on the side is I code in Solidity too. So I like
you're a coder?
I do some on the side. Like I built a decentralized exchange. I've done the whole thing.
He's a freaking coder by day and Jedi by night.
But here's the thing, like Solana had the highest number of developers committed. Like it was even higher than Ethereum. And like the developers, even though the price tanked, like went to $8, like they're not going to just change to another blockchain. They've already been working on it for 2 years, like 3 years. So, all that work was going to eventually like come to fruition. And that's what we're seeing now, and probably what we're going to continue to see, so.
And that's what I'm looking at, like the separation between Solidity being EVM compatible, right? And I think Solana, they use Rust and something else.
Yeah, it's different.
So like you mentioned, some people who have committed learning a language, and I know it's depending on if you're a coder, but it just, that's a very good rationale as to why maybe that was a good buy. And even now, maybe still, as we enter this kind of next altcoin change out. And I loved Solana's, like I used Radium a few times. I used the Tulip farms. I think that was one of the biggest like DeFi farms there, but I don't know how they're doing now. I ended up getting burned on Step Finance. That was going to be like a it's like a portfolio tracker, and it was going to be like a borrowing lending for all of Force like Solana, and I think it is like backed by like official. Anyway, I don't know what it's up to now, but I digress. Let's wrap this up for the evening.
Gotcha. Goldwyn, you got any last words?
Down with Team AG.
Up with the elephant price.
Yeah.
That's right. There we go. Elephant up, AG down.
I'm not saying it's going to be down forever.
You did. You did. You literally you said elephant should just plummet to 18 cents.
Oh, you freaking!
I think I'm pretty sure that's verbatim. I'm going to go try to pull the tape.
Listen, you can't. You ain't going to find it because I didn't say that.
Thanks, Maggie. Right, we appreciate it.
All right, you guys all have a good one. Happy Monday night for everybody. Happy Tuesday morning if you're living in Australia somewhere or wherever you are in the world. But have fun. Each one teach one. And remember, always take profits.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
No problem, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Well, you're welcome back on the show anytime. It's been a blast. What is this?
It has.
Show our elephant guy the outro.